Hi guys. Now from the title of this video you're probably seeing that what's going to be said on here is probably not something that people will want to hear, but it's something that it has to be said, and it's something that has to be done. Now you're probably wondering why I haven't had much activity on my YouTube channels since the start of the year. Well, what happened in January was I'm not exactly sure who in particular, but a group of people, obviously. Well, that's who I think it is. I think it was a group of people. What's been happening is that people have been taking my intellectual property pretty much. They've been taking my brands, they've been taking my images, they've been taking everything that belongs to me and my public accounts, and been basically making clones of them and pretending to be me. Now, that is something, particularly with Instagram, because that's where it happened, that I'd ever thought I would see. And because that has happened recently, and twice in fact, it's now brought up some concerns I have for YouTube as well. And therefore this year I'm having to make some changes to my public social media accounts. Now, because of that, I have decided that I'm going to be discontinuing having public accounts and instead having personal ones where I choose who I want on them. And that includes YouTube as well. So what's going to be happening this year is my videos, the ones that I have filmed, so all my train stuff from JZE Rail Productions, that channel has been going since 2011. All of that stuff from now on will be moved over to a new Facebook group I have created called Jamie Tane Media and Productions. And what will happen with that account is that it is going to cease operations. I will no longer be uploading to that channel. I will no longer be releasing content to that channel. Instead, it's all going to be released over there on my group, Facebook group. And the YouTube channel will remain, but only as a way for me to keep in touch with other creators, other video creators, and subscribe, who I'm subscribed to and whatnot, so I can continue following them. But apart from that, all the videos from that channel will disappear and be moved over. Now, this channel that you're viewing this on is going to be closing. It was a waste of my time anyway, I felt. This channel was created as a trial to see whether I could branch out from just filming trains and film other things like vlogs and siren videos and bus train trips, that sort of thing. But what was happening was most of my time was being spent following trade movements, really, and I didn't really have time to film or release anything else. So this channel was really slow anyway, in terms of content. But one thing I will say though is those who were from the siren community in particular, and were really supportive of the two siren videos I released, I'd like to say thank you. Those videos will likely also move over to my Jamie Tane Media and Productions Facebook page. And same, I have another one as well where I hadn't released it. I'd filmed it, but I'd never released it, and that too will probably get edited up and put over there. So if that's what you're interested in looking at, then I suggest go looking for my Facebook page. But yes, this channel I felt was a waste of my time, and therefore the content like my vlogs and things like that, I won't be filming any more of those. I also consider those a security risk for a couple of reasons. Now this YouTube channel you're viewing this on, Jamie Tane, will remain visible till the end of the year, and then I plan to permanently delete this account. That's saying that one person wrecks it for everybody. Well, unfortunately, this is going to have to be the case, because at the end of the day, subscribers don't really matter to me. The amount of people who view it don't really matter to me as much. I appreciate the attention, I do, but if that's what it's going to come down to, where people are going to feel like it's fun to make another account of me, so to speak, or use my content and use it to their will, modify it slightly so it fits under that pathetic term of, oh, it's fair use. Well, that's not what I'm all about. That's what I'm not about now, and that's what I've never been about. My content is my content. I put hard work into it, and if that's the way people are gonna be, then I'm afraid I've got to do my best to protect my content. You know what I mean? So that's why I've made the decision that I'm going to be ceasing operations of my YouTube channels. They will no longer be releasing content, and anything that I still want to sort of release as content, and if people want to join, that's completely okay. Then I suggest my Jamie Tane Media Productions Facebook group. But the selection of who goes on there is at my decision, and I won't add anybody that I don't want to, basically. And anyone who attempts to pull any stupid behaviour, such as what happened early in the year, then they won't get far with it, because I can terminate them quicker than what I would on YouTube, and also keep my content bit more secure. But I would have stayed on YouTube if it wasn't for the lack of options as to what you could do with your YouTube channels. I mean, I would have liked it that my content could only be viewed to those who subscribe. But unfortunately, YouTube only has the 3 options where it's unlisted, so you can't view the videos unless you share a link with someone, or it's public, and we already know what private does. No one can see it. So yeah, a few reasons there as to why I've decided to discontinue uploading to YouTube, and hopefully everyone understands. And yeah, I'm sorry to say that's what it's come down to now that I've had 2 incidences on Instagram. Plus my personal life also gets in the way quite a lot. I've got a lot of work, I work, 40 hours a week. So things that I'd like to get out don't necessarily come out quick. So yep, so that's what it's come down to. That's a nice welcome gift for 2021. I say that sarcastically. I'm going to admit it's been a pretty shit year, and it's only just begun. But yeah, at the end of the day, all the videos I make, all the photos I take, everything I do is for my interests. That's how I want to keep it. I don't get paid through YouTube or anything. I don't earn a revenue. So everything that I did, everything I filmed, all the equipment I got was all done out of my spare time and financial money, you know. So, you know, it wasn't paid, and I was doing it for the joy of it, and I was doing it for the joy of others as well. But I must admit, if people were going to continue to do what they've been doing in the last month, then that will no longer be the case, because I don't want to do it for those type of people. I only want to do it for those who actually value my stuff and don't want to modify or use my content for their demeaningful behaviour. It may not be illegal as far as the laws are concerned, but it's not something that I'm not going to put up with at the same time. So as a result, this YouTube channel will be closing. Both YouTube channels will be closing. This one will be deleted at the end of the year, because everyone would have seen this video by then. And my other channel will only remain so I can stay following other people on YouTube. But all my content from now on, the ones that I want to release at least, will be on my Jamie Tarno Media and Productions Facebook page. So yeah, I'm really sorry that to those, you know, that weren't involved and actually enjoyed watching my content, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. So yeah, I'm trying to find a way to end this video, but I'm finding it quite difficult because it's not something I wanted to say, and it's a really difficult thing to say as well. So yeah, all the best to the rest of the people who remain on YouTube, but those days are done for me.